My kids absolutely love this bounce house. They have so much fun with the basketball hoop with the arch in the middle that they just run through. We will play on this for so long. It is so easy to set up. It blows up in honestly like almost 1 minute. And I wanted to be able to show you guys my son leaning on that thing, and we're like, no, don't do that. And it just pops right back up because in the end, this thing's very well built. You don't have to worry about it. So I mean, we were kind of being paranoid, but honestly, it's totally fine. There are two entries that they can come into the side or they can go down the slides, but my kids absolutely love it. We can have tons of kids bouncing on this all at the same time. They have so much fun. Anyway, I have a full review coming right up. I hope you guys enjoy it just as much as my kids do. As you saw, my kids were having an absolute blast on this. One of my kids is actually still playing on it. He'll help us out with the review. But a couple of things that I really like about it as a parent is this slide right here. It's a dual slide, so you can have two going at one time, or if you want, you can have a bunch of kids. But I like the fact that obviously it has this right here, kind of separates it so that as many kids aren't colliding. And my son just loves jumping on it, sliding right off. Another thing that I like about it as a parent is if you have storage of any types of things, you can just put them in here. It does come with two basketballs, so you could put them in here if you want. But as far as like stakes or anything like that, you could easily put it right there. On the sides, now we're outside. It's not a windy day, so we don't need to stake this down. But if you want to, it has these things right here on all corners, so you can stake this down so it's not going to go anywhere. Nice and sturdy. Another thing that I love about it is zoom in right here. Points of like stress where there's going to be a lot of things happening, double stitching throughout where it really needs that, like right here, for example, where they're always yanking on the net and stuff like that, double stitching. So I love that. And on the back side of the blower, you have the exhaust. Now, it's an event for the air to come out. So when you're all done, you can just get it really nice and flat, which is great. Actually comes with a carrying case and it fits into the bag about this big, which is amazing. And then you got this going right to the blower, comes with the blower. And one thing I love about this blower versus others, has a really long cord. So you could easily get this to the house depending on how your house is set up versus others where it's like the cord's like this long and you have to have an extension cord. So I like that. It's very quiet as well, so you could easily be talking around it. One thing that my son is doing right here, if you look over the top, is it has this arch that has Velcro in the middle, and that if he runs into it, Zane, do you want to come run into this, bud? And it has also the basketball hoop, which you're gonna see right here. Right there, it just broke away, so you don't have to worry about the head, legs, arm getting stuck in there. It has Velcro that breaks away if needs be. And then same thing with this arch right here. It's a really fun thing that if they're running into it, it breaks away, so it relieves that stress. And my son just loves that. Having all the, all the places right here so that the kids can't fall out other than right here where it is protected. But then on this side over here, if you stand right there and check this out, you can have this where the kids can come in out, or you can Velcro it to be able to keep the kids in. Very strong Velcro, which is really nice. Overall, this thing's amazing. Check this out over here real quick. Is it comes with stakes, as I said, to be able to stake all this down. But this bag is one thing that I've seen that I really like versus others, is it's a really big bag, but it's vented at the bottom. So if you ever put your bounce house in here and there's still a little bit of moisture, it has the air to be able to vent that out so it doesn't get all musty and mucky. So I really like that. That's a nice big bag. And by the way, easily fits in this. You can put the blower in this, stakes in this. Super easy. I love it. This is such a fun bounce house. My kids were absolutely having a blast on it, and I hope your kids have fun too.